What's up, fight fans? This is Slim Olokpe with Slim Olokpe Boxing. So let's dive into the world of heavyweight boxing, focusing on one man that is known for his explosive power, Deontay "the Bronze Bomber" Wilder. With a staggering 42 knockouts out of 43 wins, the Bronze Bomber has earned a reputation as one of the hardest punchers in boxing history. But is Deontay Wilder the greatest puncher of all time? Recently, boxing legend Big George Foreman weighed in on this hot topic, and you might be surprised by what he had to say. So let's start by looking at Deontay Wilder's impressive career. With a knockout ratio that is nearly unmatched, his ability to end fights quickly has made him a formidable opponent in the ring. And his only fight that ever went the distance was against Steven. But even then, Deontay Wilder secured a stoppage in their rematch, where he knocked Steven to sleep. So because of this impressive knockout that he had, many fans around the world has hailed Deontay Wilder as the most devastating puncher the sport have ever seen. You know that those are one of the key points that his promotion was using that time when Deontay was really the Bronze Bomber, before Tyson Fury took his soul. So in a resurfaced interview by TMZ Sports, George Foreman, the oldest heavyweight champion in boxing history and one of the biggest puncher ever, shared his thoughts on Wilder's punching power. And when he was asked that if Wilder is the hardest hitter in boxing history, George Foreman didn't hesitate to clarify his stance. He said Deontay Wilder is good, but he hasn't approached Joe Louis or Joe Frazier or Mike Tyson. He said Deontay Wilder has not approached that kind of recognition yet. He said no way. So George Foreman went on to explain that for Wilder to be considered among the greatest, he said Wilder needs a performance like that of Mike Tyson knockout of Trevor Berbick. He said if Deontay Wilder can get that kind of knockout, then he will agree that he is one of the greatest. But right now, he said Deontay Wilder is nowhere near one of the greatest punchers of all time. So from this kind of statements, the legacy of Tyson's explosive power looms large, and Foreman believes that Wilder has yet to reach that pinnacle. And it is very interesting to note that Foreman himself is often regarded as one of the hardest hitters in boxing history. But his modesty shines through as he refrains from placing himself in the conversation of the greatest puncher. At the same time, make no mistake, George Foreman knows the kind of damage a punch can inflict, having been a champion and a knockout artist in his own right. However, things haven't been easy for Deontay Wilder lately, following his back-to-back defeat against Joseph Parker and Zhilei Zhang. So questions about his future in boxing has been trending. And with the nature of those losses and Deontay Wilder struggling to unleash his trademark right hand, fans has been wondering if the Alabama Slammer is at a crossroads in his career. But despite these setbacks, Deontay Wilder's trainer Malik Scott has confirmed that Wilder will continue fighting. He said similar to George Foreman's own return to the heavyweight scene after a decade, Malik Scott expressed confidence in Deontay Wilder's potential to bounce back. And if you remember, you know that Big George Foreman returned to the ring at 45 and he still showcased his power. So this serves as a beacon of hope for Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. But the question still remains that what is next for Deontay Wilder? Will he find a way to channel his knockout power once again? Or has he hit the wall in his career? As we await his next move, one thing is very clear. The debate about who truly deserves the title of the hardest puncher in history is far from over. So fight fans, what's your thoughts on Deontay Wilder's future and George Foreman's take on his power? And do you think Deontay Wilder is the hardest puncher of all time? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.